Carolyn Leavitt was confronted with a blistering Fox poll on their network, which she predictably tried to lie her way out of.
The president and his economic team are working on this effort every single day. And the president is not only trying to fix the mess created by the previous administration's incompetence and reckless spending, he is trying to fix decades of unfair trade practices. And he's also driving down inflation. Inflation is cooling.
What did the Fox poll show? I'm glad you asked, because it is not good.
Those that say they disapprove, 56%, more than half. Those who approve of the president's handling of the economy is at 43%. And in that same polling, we asked about the most important issue facing the country today. And top of the list is inflation. And the economy is number 2, and jobs. Is the president doing enough to answer the needs and demands of the American voter when it comes to the economy and lowering prices?
To be clear, Leavitt was read that poll before she touted Trump's imaginary efforts to fight inflation. Even in the best case scenario, where as tariffs build manufacturing back, prices are going to go up for a long time while that process very slowly happens. There's one other thing I want to set the record straight on, though, because Leavitt accused Biden of spending recklessly. They use that term all the time. But let's compare. See, Trump and his allies in Congress are fighting to make his tax cuts for the rich permanent to the tune of $4.6 trillion over the next 10 years. Compare that to Biden, whose entire term added $4.3 trillion, with almost half of that being COVID-related. Which, look, that's not great necessarily, but it's also about half of Trump's first-term debt addition. So who's really being reckless here? Trump himself, by the way, even undercuts her claims in this.
I couldn't care less if they raise prices because people are going to start buying American-made cars.
Before anyone cries fake news, one of Trump's aides followed up, desperately trying to make us believe that he was just referring to the cost of foreign cars, as if domestic ones won't also go up with the cost of parts going up. But let's say that that's right. The message of, too bad for you if that costs you more money, still isn't a great message to send to people. After just like a week ago, weren't you hawking Teslas on the South Lawn of the White House? By the way, Yale did a study that found that average vehicle cost will increase about 13.5%, which is a lot. And look, imported cars are going to have the largest share of that, but they still show a 3% raise to domestics in this utterly needless tariff fight. And here's the kicker. I refer to it as needless. It's also directly counterproductive, as in that study, they found a noticeable hit to GDP just with the vehicle tariffs alone.